Hello, everybody, and welcome back to JDA Football. Now, today we've got another live stream for you today, and it is the Everton versus Manchester United game in the WSL Women's Super League. Joined by Alex. Alex, it's our first ever women's football live stream. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's very exciting. Obviously, we've never done one of these before, and we could maybe develop into another category, and it would be, again, very exciting for us.
Yep. So we'll get the lineups, and then I'll ask for your score prediction after this, Alex. But yeah, if you would do the honours, Alex, of reading out the score predictions.
For the Everton team, I think. Well, do you want me score prediction first?
Completely up to you. What do you want to do?
I think I'll read out the lineups first.
Okay.
So in net for Everton, we have Sandy Cavalier. She's obviously been in net the whole season. She's done pretty well, I think. We're in 5th at the moment, so should be pretty good. Then we got Turner at right back, Savek and Finnegan at centre back, and Wold at right back. Lucy Graham, Jill Scott, and Christensen in the midfield. Then we got Sorensen on the left wing, Rasso on the right wing, and got Galvin up front. So seems like a very strong lineup from us. And obviously we signed Alicia Lehman in the it was about
on the bench
2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah,
and she's on the bench from West Ham, so that should be exciting if she does come on. But we'll just have to see.
Going on the
United, they've got Apes in goal. I don't know if you pronounce it like that.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah.
Battle at left back. Two Turners at centre back, and Smith at right back. Ladd and Groinen, I think that's how you say it, 2 CDMs. Galton and Toon on the wings. Zellum and Press up front as a lone striker.
Yeah. Now, there are... Tobin Heath's not playing. I think she might be injured. But Christina Press, she played in that USA women's team in the other World Cup, and I'm pretty sure she played in another World Cup. I believe Galvin, I think for you, Alex, she's just come back apparently from an injury, I think. And then Izzy Christiansen and Jill Scott, of course, both played for England. So, yeah, it'll be great to see this exciting match. Of course, in the men's game, it's big, but I'm pretty sure it's as big as in the women's game, historically anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, United haven't been along. So I can't speak. Not been along as long as Everton have been in the women's game. But United certainly I don't know if you've seen the table, Alex, but they are like top of the league at the moment. They've only been beaten once or something like that.
I think you're second in the league, 12 games, 9 wins. So it's definitely going to be hard for us. And I think about 2 or 3 years ago, we'd only just made it up to the first division. So it's very exciting that the Everton women's team's excelling so much, and we're actually 5th now. So very exciting for times to come. I've not watched many games, but I've watched, like, we've been in the FA Cup a few times, and a lot of players have impressed me. But I think I don't know what the score's going to be. I think you probably bank on a Man United win, seeing as they're going in from like better form and everything. But you never know; there could be an upset. So I'm probably going to go 2-1 Everton.
Oh, I'm going to have to stay with United, and I'm going to go 2-0 United. I know you've got some players coming back from injuries, and you've got experience, but I just think the way we play, I think we'll dominate you. And hopefully the Red Devils can get the win over the Toffees, but we'll have to see. We've both given our score predictions. Now, Alex, what are any standout players that you know of in your squad?
We've just signed Jill Scott. She should be a rock in the midfield. I know Sorensen has been one of our main goal scoring threats so far. And Christensen, she's always been a big outlet for assists as well for the attack force. So I'm looking forward to see how they do. And obviously, Galvin, she's been injured a bit, so we'll hopefully see her get a few shots in, maybe even score a couple goals. So it should be exciting. with the attack.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you know that Jackie Groenen in the United CDM spot?
Yeah.
On the left. She played in the World Cup final in 2019 for the Netherlands. Sadly, they didn't win, but yeah, that's a bit of experience. Like United have only been around for about 4 seasons now, I think, in the WSL, and compared to other teams, it's really short. Do you think most you've seen most teams like your Cities, your Evertons, your Uniteds, your Liverpools get women's teams, but do you think it's also important for like your Championship teams to get them as well?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's like the Women's Super League's nowhere near as big as the Premier League at the moment, but as soon as it starts gaining more popularity, then it'll definitely be a very big outlet of money for the smaller teams in the Championship and even League One. So I think it is very important for these football teams to make women's teams as well. So it's definitely benefiting the clubs overall as well. So
yeah. So kickoff has, or is about to kick off for me anyway. I don't know about you, Alex, but yeah, it's kicked off for me. Big kick up from Everton, even. Sorry, but yeah, is this near Goodison? This stadium, it is, isn't it? Is it on the same complex?
I think it's. I'm not sure. I'll just find it.
I thought it was like, do you know where your training pitch is? I thought it was quite near there, but I could be mistaken.
Once I'll just look it up. I think it is. I might be in the training complex.
Yeah. United can't get the ball at the moment. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jill Scott was at Everton before.
Yeah, she went from us when she was like 21 to Man City, and then obviously came back to us now. So
yeah,
I think it's not in the training complex, but it's like I think we bought it and we like rent it out to smaller clubs in the area. So it's about 10 minutes away from the training complex. So obviously still quite close.
Do you under-23s play there as well, and under-21?
Yes.
Yeah.
It used to be Orange, but we bought it off the club and just made it our own, and then they play there for considerably cheaper. So benefits all parties.
So both sides have managed to get on the ball, but Everton dominating at the moment. So what games have you managed to watch this season so far? Could you remember them?
Everton women's.
Yeah.
I've watched most of them that have like been on the TV. Obviously, a lot of them don't get televised. I watched them play Chelsea earlier on in the season. I think I watched them play Arsenal as well, but they got battered, so it wasn't the best one to watch. Which are the ones that I watched? Oh yeah, I watched them play West Ham, and they won 3-1, so that was a good match. And earlier on in the season, I watched them play Bristol because it was their first match back from obviously all this COVID stuff. So, yeah.
I managed to watch about 2 games, I think. So the first one was against Barnet, I'm pretty sure. In the equivalent, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they're in the league, actually. I'll check. I don't think they are. It might be in the FA Cup. Yeah, they're not in the league, so it will be in the FA Cup. And the second one was against Spurs. I think that was Tobin Heath's first match. And it wasn't, but she scored an absolute banger in that match. I remember. It was like top corner, top left corner. It was a great goal. But yeah, like you said, not many games are televised, which I'm quite shocked about, considering how well the England women's or Lionesses did in the World Cup. Everybody thought it was going to go like up, and it has to an extent. Don't get me wrong, but not as much as I thought it would. I don't know about you.
I mean, it's definitely growing, and I think they also need to grow the publicity as well as how many fans are going. So, I mean, if they can get it televised more, that'll definitely help a lot.
Yeah. Now we have got 4 viewers watching, so if you are new, make sure to subscribe. And if you do like this live stream and you want us to do more women's football content in the future, make sure to like the stream or video. So you let us to let us know that you like what we're doing. But we've got 6 people, and that's mad. Jay, can I ask why you're watching this? Because we wanted to delve into other types of football. Like, I'm pretty sure soon we're going to do some under 23s and under 21s and under 18s. So yeah, we thought we would delve into the women's football because it is JDA football. Remember, it's not called JDA
men's football.
Yeah, it's not that specific. But yeah, hopefully, the World Cup's meant to be next year, or the Euro, sorry, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it was originally meant to be this year.
After the men's, I think.
Yeah, it was originally meant to be this year because the men's was meant to be last year, of course, but it's been postponed to next year. So I would be down to do some live streams for that as well. And then
yeah, definitely.
We'll get some WSL games in as well. So yeah, I think a Chelsea one would be good, but yeah.
I think also Arsenal. I think they have quite a lot of fans. I think they have one of the biggest fan bases of women's football. So that also could be quite good.
Yeah, they're sitting 4th at the moment. Jay said under 23s would be good. United thrashed Liverpool yesterday. Yeah, I saw Amad Diallo got 2 goals and he scored a Panenka penalty. So yeah, that's always a bonus. I have to see how the under 23s do against Everton, Alex, for United.
I'm pretty sure we're normally ahead of you, but this season we've let everyone go on loan, so we're not the best. But
yeah,
just see how it goes.
United can't get on the ball at the moment. I don't know about you.
It's been a very good start from Everton.
Yeah,
good signs.
One thing that you don't see a lot is diving. I've noticed that a lot. There's not a lot of diving. They just get up and get on with it, which they should do in the men's game, really.
Oh, we're ahead of you in the under 23s table. That's nice to know.
By how much? But what position? Sorry.
1 point, but you're 7th and we're 5th.
Oh, nice.
Well, we've played one more game than most people above us, so
yeah,
it could be interesting.
So did you say
last one?
Oh yeah, who was that against?
Leicester. Thierry Small got a goal in the 27th minute after playing the night before in the FA Cup for us, so it's a bit weird.
Who
did you have last? Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool. Walton Hall Park is where this has been playing. Being played at the moment. United are in behind a bit. It's Galton. Oh, go on. Oh, Groningen. Oh, the pass was just behind her, wasn't it? Oh, they've won it back. Press. Oh, good save. Putting the pressure up now, aren't they? United.
Yeah, they definitely need to. They've got on the ball a bit more now, but I still think it's been quite good from Everton to start with.
Yeah, considering the league place anyway. I'll just have a look at the past couple of games from both teams. I'll start with
under 23s are playing United on the 22nd of February.
Oh, right.
Just see if it's televised anywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, normally the United games are on MUFC TV.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Everton games. How are they done?
I think it's just for members and season ticket holders get to watch them all. But
yeah. So Everton's last couple of games in the WSL was a 4-0 win against Bristol. I think you might have mentioned that before, Alex. You lost 4-0 to Arsenal, and then you actually beat us in the WSL Cup 1-0, and then City beat you on the 6th of December 3-0 at home. So we'll have to watch out. I'll check United as well now. So we won against Birmingham City 2-0. Then Chelsea beat us 2-1. I think they're doing really well at the moment. And I think they've got that Sam Kerr. The Australian. She's meant to be a really good finisher. And then Bristol, we hammered Bristol City on the 20th of December 6-1.
I think we beat them 6-0 earlier on in the season.
Yeah. Oh, here come United. Let's go ball in. Oh, it's been spelled. Come on. 1-0 up to United. Are you behind?
I think so. Oh, no.
That was really unlucky, to be fair. Is it Hansen? No, it's 2. I think.
Not the start we wanted.
No. I mean, last couple of minutes we've put the pressure on, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your defense, I think it was your left back, just didn't deal with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think she fell over as well. So is that
Clumsy.
Turner? Yeah, Turner fell over. Well, she tried to tackle it. Yeah, Toon getting the goal. I'll just put that in the score as well. What minute was that? 9.
8 or 9. 9.
We're in your box again here. United just putting a ball in, just over the bar, really. So Jay said score predictions for the West Ham versus Liverpool game in the Premier League and the Men's League. Alex, what are you thinking?
I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool.
Ooh, I think I predicted 2-2 because West Ham are on good form at the moment, of course.
Yeah.
Sitting 4th, I believe. So yeah, don't rule them out. Messages take so yeah, they do, to be fair. Oh yeah, that was never going in. Did you see that long range shot then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit speculative, but
United just playing it out of the back here, really. I think that's the way that they like to play. They won't go long ball or anything like that. How do Everton normally play? How do Everton normally play?
I think we well, what I've seen from us, we like to like control it in the midfield rather than like try and do long balls and then just play it up. But we normally get caught out like we did just then, and it doesn't really work that often.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've just checked the viewing figures at the moment. 43 viewers in the opening 17 minutes for us, which is mad.
That's more
doing
than
better
Premier League
than
games.
men's Premier League. That's mad. Or is that foul from Press? She's still going. Oh, good save by the keeper. That she's on a weaker foot there though. Everton needs to get an attack here, Alex.
Yeah, I think that the midfield's a bit too defensive. Like we need someone in there who can maybe spark the play a bit more.
Yeah. Jay's put, I predict 2-2. You know how I feel about the Czech brother to check. Hopefully he doesn't turn up today. Jay's half Czech, Alex.
FPL, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, you lost 15 points, didn't you? Madness.
I got 32 in the whole week, and I had 31 on my bench.
I think they should do like a WSL one fantasy as well.
Yeah.
Imagine that, to get like more people watching it, because they'll be invested in getting points as well.
Why don't we email them and say we'll take control of it?
We'll
take
set up
all
our
revenue.
own app. Oh, what ball! I want to see the possession stats in a couple of minutes, because we've absolutely dominated you last 5.
Joe Scott's making a 150th Women's Super League appearance. So
wow,
good benchmark for her.
I had something before we started like doing the live stream, and it was like Jill Scott had she was at Everton before, but was it like 7 seasons or something? She was something like that.
It's mad. I was surprised how long she'd been about, because I only really heard of her like before the World Cup, and they were like talking about all the teams and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was reading up about her. She played for Everton and went to Man City and stuff, and now she's back here. So hopefully she can get the job done for us, but not started that well so far. So
yeah, so she was at Everton between 2006 and 2013, making 114 appearances just for Everton. So yeah, it's quite big.
Especially because like the WSL only has like 12 teams, so that's 22 games in a season instead of 38. And
yeah. Jay's put I watched a lot of the Women's World Cup, and I remember a team protesting on the pitch. I think it was Cameroon, not sure. Yeah, it was one of the African countries.
Yeah.
I think it was Cameroon. But
Shall I search it up?
yeah, kinda. Yeah, I'm sure it was Cameroon because they played England, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I think it was someone who played. Was it? They played Brazil, I think, and they scored, and someone protested.
Yeah, I think I don't think two of the Cameroon players were getting on. I think.
Yeah, it was Cameroon.
Yeah, I thought it was two of their own players were not like happy with each other, but I could be completely wrong there.
I think Nigeria did something as well. So
yeah. $14 in, about to approach the 15-minute mark. You still confident, Alex? Winning 2-1, Everton. You still staying with your prediction?
It's still out there, but yeah, judging by how we're playing at the moment, it's not looking very good.
We're just getting in behind you, I think.
Yeah.
Especially on the wings. Good header. Here come Everton. Oh, that's a poor pass. We'll counter off this as well.
Just wasted it.
That stands pretty good. The main one you've got.
Yeah. I don't think they have a mix between like using the like Finch Farm and then using that pitch, and I think they like switch it between under 23s, under 18s, and the women's one. But they were talking about building like a football pitch and stuff down by Northwich, and maybe Everton taking it over and making it a women's thing. So.
Oh yeah, I heard one about in Winsford. About that's where the equivalent of or the England women's like headquarters is going to be, like St James's Park for the men's.
They're definitely thinking of doing something like that.
Yeah, definitely, especially if they want to expand the game as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something to you then, but I forgot. You watch conference games to like Wrexham and Alty when they play, up the town. That's on the 9th of December. That. So yeah, that'll be an interesting game.
I watched who were on last night on BT. It's a conference match.
That's the thing about BT though. They do a ton of games as well. They used to do like under 23s games as well, and I know they do the England one. So they like cater for like all different types of football, which is good in my opinion.
It was Bromley versus Aldershot Town, so it was quite exciting to watch. It was like an FA Cup vibe, so it was quite relaxing, even though football wasn't that great.
It is what it is. I think we've got a person from a non-league podcast coming on Tuesday, so hopefully we can get you out of that on Tuesday night or Wednesday, and me and Alex will be a part of that podcast. Sadly, not Joe, but yeah, it should be a good one. Have you got your questions lined up, Alex?
No.
No.
I was thinking of questions, and I was like, "There's nothing really that I can think of asking him except like the basics." So you might need to help me out a bit with that one.
Yeah. But I'll give you some of my questions. Don't worry. We should do one a women's. We should get a women's football player on try too. But I know the thing with the clubs, especially, like
I really like speaking.
And apart from like, of course, your United, your Everton social medias, your officials, even rather than going on and doing something else, because I think they sign it's part of the contract when they sign for the club. So I get that, but maybe a former player or something like that we could get on, because that would be great.
I think there was an Everton player, I can't remember her name now, but she came to my primary school and answered a load of questions, and I think my primary school still has a contact, so I'll maybe email her about it. And then
do that. That'd be great if we could get her on. I know when at our high school we had a speaker at one of our sports presentation nights, and she was playing for City at the time, I think. So yeah, could maybe ask around about that. What Jay's got to say in another. After Corona, I'm going to all Wrexham games. Glory Hunter and proud to support your local. Yeah, I think support your local. That's quite big, especially after all.
Well, I think we'll be going to a lot of like smaller matches as well.
Yeah,
when especially when coronavirus is over, obviously.
Yeah, it'd be good to get some big matches in the non-league as well. Because all the ones that people wouldn't necessarily go to. But yeah, we could go to them, just giving them some support. That's what they need, because many clubs have gone down or under due to this pandemic. So yeah, support your local when we get out of this pandemic, and yeah, hopefully we can keep those football clubs afloat. Especially like women's teams as well. They'll need it as well.
Yeah.
Like some of the WSL teams can't really hold financial stability like the Premier League and Championship can. So equally as important. So yeah.
We could even go to like some of the lower league women's matches, even if we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Everton. Oh, yeah, that's a foul on the keeper. That. We've got 4 people watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and like if you want more women's football content like this, and we will provide it for you, won't we, Alex? More live streams.
Yes.
We might even create a news section as well. I was thinking about that maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to do that. I'd like to get more engrossed in different sides of the game.
Yeah. Jay, having smaller games on your channel would help it grow, as there isn't much content on them. That is the thing about non-league. Virtually, for me, everything out of the men's game, apart from your non-leagues, League 2 down maybe, you've not got a lot of coverage of each team. No. So that's why like vloggers, for me, I think are quite important, because they like, it's basically coverage for your team, isn't it? And then people from abroad will take interest and they'll be like, "Oh, right, I'll start following this team." So I think that's great as well. But yeah, I completely agree with you, Jay. More games, smaller games. Well, yeah, we'll have to wait.
Maybe we'll get a couple of guests as well. Never know.
I'll check where the Euros is in a couple of years, actually.
Yeah, I think, will it have been pushed? I don't think they'll have pushed it back yet.
I thought it was in England for some reason. I don't know if it is.
I've not heard anything, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. Host country's England.
When is it?
2022.
Why hasn't that been...
I thought it was England.
We have to go to some of them. We have to go to some of them.
Yeah, we'll go to some of them. I mean, I don't know how much the tickets will be, but we'll go anyway.
I don't know how expensive they'll be. I'm guessing not as expensive as maybe the men's game, but still, I think, like, was it in France last time or something? Was that the World Cup?
Yeah, I think it was France.
And they had like sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
And I went to France the year that happened. I didn't go to games or anything. But there was a random village and they'd put all flags down, like the different like just streets and everything. And they take the women's game much more seriously than we do. And it's quite interesting to see. Obviously, they've got Lyon, who are obviously one of the best women's teams in the women's game. So. It's quite weird to see how their footballing culture is a lot different to ours. So
yeah, and I saw that, Jay. I think that's in the men's game, I think. But yeah, be an interesting one to see who you'll support. But yeah, host country England, Alex. I mean, it's a big opportunity if we miss out on it. I mean, I want to go, like you said, to the majority.
Even if we don't go an England game.
Yeah, USA. I think that would be a great thing to watch.
Brazil.
Or Brazil, yeah.
Brasileiro. I think it has to be in like Liverpool or Manchester.
Yeah, it will be.
Closer, not London.
It will be. It'll be played at City or at the Etihad. I'm pretty sure Liverpool have one. Because the thing is, though, they'll have it at the bigger stadiums, the men's stadiums.
Yeah.
To get more fans in.
And I think they'll fill out most games as well. I think because with the Olympics, no one expected, like even with the like synchronized swimming, I think it was full, and I don't know how many people really like synchronized swimming.
I know somebody who went to I want to say it was the Canada, England or France game. Might have been England, and it was packed at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
it was really packed. But yeah, that takes place on the 6th to the 31st of July, 2022. So
it'll be very exciting.
Yeah. We've been the runners-up in 1984 and 2009. We just need that next jump, really.
Yeah,
make champions.
Just win one.
That's in the Euros.
We're improving very well. We've got a lot of young players coming through,
and especially because more money's going into the game, grassroots, everything like that. That'll create more talent and stuff like that. So, yeah, win-win situation. I think it'll also be good for our country as well because, of course, England is a very male-dominated sport scene, really, especially in football. So I think a World Cup like this, and it'll be on people's doorsteps as well, like the people of Manchester, Liverpool, London. It'll be on their doorsteps. So if they're not doing anything in the summer, why not go down and see a game? There's no harm in doing that.
Yeah, I mean, like when we had the Olympics, like everyone who didn't really associate themselves with a certain sport, then they go and watch that sport because it was so close to them and they were so involved. Then like they just get engrossed in it. I hope that's what happens with the Euros with the women. So
yeah. Someone I worked with was obsessed with the women's USA team. She had a tattoo of their badge and she travels the world watching them play. Wow, that's very good.
Commitment.
Yeah, very good commitment. I wonder if she was English. That'll be interesting to know. But yeah, exciting times next 2 years or so. The Dutch or the Netherlands are the defending champions of the Euros in the women's game. So there'll be 10 venues in 8 host cities.
I don't think Goodison is allowed to be one, you know.
Why?
Too old.
Just in case it crumbles. Just in case it crumbles. She's Welsh. Yeah. So
fair enough. I don't think there's many good Welsh players in. Well,
they have got a team, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they got a team, but I'm pretty sure they just got created like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they're not. They could be. Like as soon as the Euros comes around, they play some in Wales and could get a couple more players. Who knows? That's what happened with England.
Wow, 72 people have tuned into the stream so far, and we are 33 minutes in. That is not bad at all. I think this will do more. The stream will do better than the Spurs Liverpool game. That's a big game.
Yeah.
Top 6 side team. So.
Slow down a bit now, though. The match.
Yeah, it's not as high tempo as it was. I think stamina is coming into play very much. But Everton, last couple of minutes they've pressed a bit, but now they're easing off a bit. So we'll see if United can create anything out of that.
Well, we've still got time to bring the game back. So
yeah. Some of the passes have been great. I don't know if you've seen, but the long passes especially.
Yeah. I think the quality since about 4 or 5 years ago has improved massively with the amount of money that's been injected from the club. So it's a very good thing to see.
Yeah. I've noticed that they changed the sponsor as well. which
The
you wouldn't have
women's.
seen which you wouldn't have seen a couple of years ago, because normally they would have just worn the men's t-shirts really with their names on the back of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of marketing going on in the clubs. I think the our women's have like Megaphone or something.
Yeah,
And
I've just seen
then
it then.
we've also got, for the under-23s and like everyone under the under-23s, we've got Beretta or something, the cheese company. So it's just another outlet for income for the club. So
yeah,
it's a good thing to see that they are generating quite a lot of income.
Yeah, well, that is good, especially from different companies as well, because that'll bring even more money in rather than it just being the same company. United have got Chevrolet for both, so maybe both men's and women's teams are sponsored by Chevrolet, but I'm not too sure about that. I always thought Audi would be good on a United kit. I don't know why.
Yeah, a bit more sleek.
Yeah.
And it's not got that yellow as well, which is a bit meh.
I thought the yellow at the time might have fit in with the yellow on the badge.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a darker goldy, isn't it? Chevrolet.
I think with us as well, like we just have white and blue. That's the main thing, and I think it looks quite good.
Yeah. Simple. Simple's the best sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, here come. Oh, that's a great pass. There's Christina Press. She's in. Oh, offside, flags up. She missed it anyway, but United getting in behind again, Alex.
That was close, yeah.
Mad.
Can't be letting that happen. We built momentum a bit in the last 15-20 minutes, but if you just let your foot off the gas for 2 seconds, like these players can hurt you, and I think that nearly happened then. Quite unlucky not to score.
Do you reckon the players from abroad give a new dynamic into the game to make it a bit more competitive?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think like the league has to entice players from different countries, and if it can do that, then obviously you can gain more revenue. Obviously, with maybe the Americans coming over, getting a lot of money, and overall, just like I think was that we reported on the thing with the United shirt sales.
Yeah,
how there was
it was
more the women.
Yeah, Tobin Heath. I think Tobin Heath and Christina Press sold more than I think it was Pogba in general, which is massive, especially for the club as well. But even like a little loan spell, like Alex Morgan, she came over, didn't she? And she was at Spurs, and she of course plays for Orlando City. But yeah, that's still a big move in itself, because they're like top players. Like if she was probably a couple of years ago the best women's player in the world, she could be now. But yeah, you've got your World Cup winners as well, like your Tobin Heath, Christina Press, Alex Morgan coming over. But yeah, I think the more that they come over, the more that it will become a bigger thing, I think. And then we can start competing with the Americans internationally.
Yeah.
Especially in the tournaments as well, because like we saw before, we've always been runners-up in the, well, not always, but 1984 and 2009, we've been runners-up in the Euros. So, like we said, to make that next step, I think this is what we need, more competitive. And then, of course, the players will get better from that. But, yeah, what did you think of that semi-final when England lost to the USA in the World Cup?
It was, I thought we played quite well. We were passing it very well. We created the chances, but ultimately there was just too much quality in the American team. And it was like, I wasn't say it was sad, but it was because we got so far. We'd never really watched a women's semi-final from England's point of view like that ever. It's never been as big, and just like we all got on top of them, and then it's just like the England way to go out, and then it's just a bit depressing. But hopefully we can build on that and get better in 2022.
Yeah.
Obviously we have home advantage as well. A lot of fans.
They'll generate some atmosphere, hopefully. So yeah, we'll have to see how we do. Oof. Well, yeah, that's a definite foul. .33 minutes in so far into the game.
Is it deadline day today for the transfers?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a good header. Keeper saves it though from the free kick from United. But yeah, I think it is the deadline day today because it is, of course, the 31st. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get your loan deals in after after midnight, of course, tonight when it's short. But yeah, we'll have to see. Do you reckon any deals could be done late on today?
I reckon a few will, but I don't think any massive signings will happen because I don't think many people rapidly need them. I know West Brom got in that Diagne guy, and he obviously started last night. But other than that, I don't think they really need anyone massively. We've let Tosin go on loan, so we have one senior striker at the club at the moment. So hopefully we sign someone.
Oh, but the ball?
Not really looking likely.
Ball over the top tunes, and again, good save by the keeper. I mean, it was straight at her, but still a good shot and a good save.
Definitely an improvement in defending is needed quite rapidly.
Yeah. Would you bring, did you say the new signing will come back from injury? Alicia Lehman.
Yeah, I think she's an attacker, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously it's going to be her first game. I'm not sure if she can come straight in, but it'd be nice to have her on for the last 20 minutes maybe to bring another dynamic to our game. So
yeah. What do you think about England women's players going abroad? Because we have seen the likes of Lucy Bronze go, and Greenwood, who used to play for United, but now she's playing for City, even though she had that spell at Lyon, I think it was. But yeah, what do you think about it? Because, of course, we're not the hub for women's football at the moment. And like you said before, France is a big country for women's football.
I don't know whether it benefits us or not, because obviously they think our English players going abroad, that puts a positive on women's English women's football as in general. But I think to expand, we kind of need to keep the good English players here and probably develop the football in general.
Yeah.
But either way is probably quite good. But yeah, to keep them here would probably be the best idea. But obviously, if you want to create more revenue, then you sell players for increased transfer fees. But it's not been we've never really seen English players in the men's game go abroad that often. So it might be a bit weird to see a lot of English women's players go abroad as well. But if it expands the game in general, then it's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So where's Tosin gone out to?
Back to Besiktas.
Right. Yeah, I think he needs a permanent move somewhere, doesn't he? I don't think he's
not good enough.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, did you manage to put this the post on your story on the Blues on SNO?
Oh yeah, I'll do it now.
Shit, I forgot to say, sorry. I think it was a couple of years ago. This isn't football related, but the women's rugby World Cup final. I can't remember, but England were playing the All Blacks in it, and the game wasn't televised at all. I'm not sure if it was on Channel 4, the highlights or something, but the game was not live at all. And it was everyone. I remember the uproar at the time. I'm like, you have to be covering it. Somebody,
It's a final which England are in a very competitive sport. I think surely it should be televised somehow.
Yeah, but yeah, how far we've come for the better, especially. The good thing is, many of these top teams, especially in the WSL, are actually going fully professional now. So, young girls can aspire to be footballers, just like young boys can aspire to be footballers as well. So that's always good, because that part where women's football in England was more of a part-time thing.
Yeah.
Or yeah, they weren't. It wasn't a full-time job, say for instance. But yeah, now it is, and yeah, like we keep linking it back to, this is our way to make it to the next level of getting to a final and winning a competition. So, do you reckon if we win, say the Euros next year, in the women's Euros, of course, or the World Cup, do you reckon England would like take a step back and see what's going on and saying we need to start putting more investment into the women's game to keep this like succeeding?
I think they need to do that anyway. But if they do end up winning a trophy, they might look at it and say, we had that many fans go and watch England women's win like the World Cup or the Euros. Surely more people will want it televised, and surely it should be made into a bigger thing. So we should do that as much as the men's game, and then that'd be very good. But I mean, winning it would do it so much better than not winning it. But I think even if they don't win it, they have to do something.
Yeah. I think, well, if you look at the men's game anyway, 1990, I want to say, when the World Cup or the Euros happened, it might have been, I can't quite remember. We got to the semi-final stage. We got beaten by the Germans, of course, on penalties. And after that, the Premier League was formed 2 years later. And that's, as we know today, that's been a massive thing, especially for the men's game to grow internationally rather than just inside England. So I think that could be in a similar situation.
It does provide a big turning point when you go far in an international competition.
Yeah, because everyone takes notice, don't they?
Yeah.
No matter what gender or.
I mean, we got to the semis in the World Cup, and I mean, from then, like, it's not grown as much as it should have grown, but it has took a big turn in the amount of times it is televised and all of that. So it has grown since they got to the semis, but not as much as they can afford it to.
Yeah. Do you reckon, so like BT are doing all these games, which is great, but do you reckon it's time for Sky to start doing some of these games? Because it is like in the market at the moment, all United are through. Is press. Good block by Everton defence. I was going to say, do you reckon it's time for Sky to start investing, because the women's football is going high Sky at the moment, or is press? It's 2-0. Come on. 2-0. Have that. What's that? 41st. Any luck, Alex, do you reckon, to get back into this game?
Not anymore. I was thinking maybe sometime, but I think it's out of our hands now.
Yeah. I didn't put the press's name.
Need to be doing better there.
Yeah. It's come from both mistakes from you as well.
Yeah.
Really, just like not really getting it away. But yeah, 2-0 to Manchester United.
We're just trying to play it out, and it's just not working.
Yeah.
We should have learned about that with the first goal. And
I think we're creating a lot of 2v1 situations, especially on the wings.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see if you can resolve that in the second half. Going back to what I was saying before, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, it was about Sky, wasn't it? Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's time for them to start taking an interest and maybe buying some of the coverage for the WSL or other competitions internationally for the women's game?
Yeah, that will definitely help. Like, there's a number of people who watch BT Sport regularly, and they think, oh, the women's football's on, I might as well watch them. But I can guarantee there'll be like numerous times more people who watch Sky rather than BT. And if they see that a women's football match is on and click it, then it will just provide a whole nother, like, I'm pretty sure like thousands of people more will watch the Women's Super League and get more engrossed in it. And I just think it will benefit them more. But I think BT are less concerned with making money and more concerned with keeping people watching the football and the sport and everything. But I think more to Sky is just getting all of the games and getting on top of the games that are important. So, although I think it would be a very good idea for Sky to maybe add some under-23s and some women's games as well. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon because at this moment, the Women's Super League isn't providing as much revenue as the Premier League is and the all of those football competitions. So, yeah, definitely be a good idea. But whether they do it or not, it's in their hands. So,
Yeah.
but then again, like BBC could do it easily. Like if they have some free weekends, they can easily put some Women's Super League games on.
Yeah. I mean, they do the England games, of course, but I think to get more people watching it, especially, like, of course, you have to pay for BT, of course, and I know they do some live streams on YouTube sometimes for the WSL games, but I do think that if it was on the BBC, more people would watch it because everybody knows BBC is the first channel that you click on, really, the TV guide especially. So yeah, I suggest put that on as well. So yeah, hopefully more TV companies take an interest.
The more it can get on TV, I think the more people start watching it. So,
yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
You had two corners there. The first one just was overhit a bit, and then the second one just couldn't. I think it went just over the bar, really.
If we get it on Jill Scott's head, it's going in 90% of the time.
I thought you were going to say 91st minute then. Get an equaliser after you scored in the second half. But yeah.
Anyone watching as well, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be doing a lot more Women's Super League live streams, hopefully. And if you keep subscribed with notifications on, you'll know when they're happening.
Yeah.
A win-win.
That is half-time. Everton 0, Manchester United 2 in the Women's Super League. What are our thoughts, Alex, for the half-time?
Well, Everton's point of view, like, I don't think we've played that badly. We've created quite a few chances. We passed it around quite well, but yeah, I think we've just been a bit too slow, and we made a mistake for the first goal. We just couldn't get it out properly, and Man United have capitalised on both chances, and we've just been caught out much too much on the counter attack, and ultimately that's how they've scored both goals. So yeah, it's not very good from Everton's point of view, but very good from Man United's attacking point of view and probably defensive as well.
Yeah, as I said in that half, really exposed you down the wings, getting in behind with the good long balls over the top. But on that right-hand side, your left-back, Turner, she's not really got a hold of, I think it's Ella Toon for United. But yeah, that's one area that he could improve on, maybe make a substitution or a tactical change and to resolve.
I don't know if we have any fullbacks on the bench, so that's a problem.
Yeah, so maybe try and resolve that if you do have a fullback on. Otherwise, we will still go down that right-hand side and punish it, and God knows how many more goals we could get. But I don't think it's been all like doom and gloom for Everton. I think you have had some good chances, but they've not been like big chances, like in the box. Like you've got a couple on target, but not really many actually. But yeah, we'll have to see if you can do any damage in the second half. Would you like you're playing in a 4-3-3 at the moment? Yeah, we're playing in a 4-2-3-1. So the formation's sort of the same, really. If you match them up against each other, apart from if Jill Scott's playing more of a CDM role, then maybe one of our CDMs of the two of them will go and press her. But yeah, would you make any tactical changes, formation changes? Any?
I think Sorensen and Galvin have played very well, but Rasso, I think I'd take off for maybe Lehman or Maygill.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think we need to make that many attacking substitutions. And obviously defensively, I don't think we have many defensive substitutions on the bench. So I'm not sure what we're going to do there. Maybe switch to a 3 at the back and then have wing backs to help control the wingers. I don't know.
Yeah. I've just seen a comment. I don't know if you've seen it, Alex. Oh my God. Have you seen it on the Instagram?
On the post?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God. So basically, we put it up as we always do for every single post. And this guy, he's obviously created a sort of a fake account because he got some of the numbers after his name. He said embarrassing. And we're just getting that. And we're not even women, so God knows what they have to face. But like we're just doing a live stream. I can't. We're not doing anything wrong, are we? We're speechless. Oh my days. Yeah, I I don't get it. People, that's just the mentality at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the more it gets televised, the more the mentality of the people who are like not towards women's football will like slowly fade away. But until it gets more like recognised as a sport it is, and I don't think many people like that will be too phased by anything. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not bothered about it, but it's just those like little, they're not sort of digs, aren't they? Really.
no, it's just
But
like he's obviously got nothing else to do.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's something needs to change there.
So tell him to grow up.
Yeah, go on, tell him to grow up, Alex. Tell him to come on the live stream and we'll talk to him about it. And we'll tell him, or we'll ask him if he does come on, why don't you like women's football? And yeah, we might have that debate. You never know. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
I think he's got 0 followers. I'm not sure what's gone on with his account. He might have blocked me.
He said grow up. Oh my days. Oh, you said that. You said that. I thought you said that. Oh. But yeah, I think we're going to take a little break just at half time. We'll
Just
be back
before we go, it's 1-1 in the Leicester game, if you're wondering.
Is that with Leeds as well?
Yes.
Leicester, yeah. But yeah, we'll take a quick break. If you are new, make sure to subscribe.
Right down there.
But yeah, we'll leave you for half time, and yeah, we'll keep the scores up and everything like that. But yeah, we'll see you in about 5 minutes or so, Alex.
Yes.
All right. See you then. Hello, everybody. We are back. Yeah, here's Alex. And is my mic working? I just wanted to check because it is.
Yeah.
Fine. I was just a bit worried. That's all. Yours is good as well. Yeah.
Where now?
Yeah. This is the first season the Everton Women's has played at the stadium, Holton Park. Is it? I want to say.
So, 1 second.
Walton Hall Park. Sorry. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's the first season. And did you used to play at Finch Farm? Did you say?
Yes,
Yeah.
because we have like a big training complex. They have like a lot of. I don't think they have a picture of stands, but they have like big pictures with areas around the outside. So. Yeah.
Would you say what? Well, it's good because it's Everton owned, isn't it? And then you said you went out to other. Yeah, that's good because the problem is with United at the moment. The same with the under-23s, under-18s, and the women's. We're all getting played at Lee Sports Village, which is in Wigan. That's nowhere near United's stadium at Old Trafford. So yeah, I think they need to make it a bit more close to home, especially the stadium. And
I think that's what's like with Man City. They have a stadium for all of their the different teams that are like right by the city stadium, so it's like very good for them. And I think that's why they're able to expand so much in every category. So
yeah, it's because so like City before it was built there, I think it was like factories or something like that. Or just a plot of land, and they built the stadium, and then a couple of years later they did build the whole like big complex with the youth team and the women's training ground and the pitch, of course. But I think the thing is that we can't really do that at United because we're covered, well, not covered, but we're around houses. I don't know if you've ever been before, Alex, but like as the lead up on Sir Matt Busby Way, I'm pretty sure it's just literally all houses to your left and right. And I know you can go through over the bridge in Salford and come over, but I think people are saying, my dad said this to me, we could build like a whole big complex like City, where all the like garages is in just around Old Trafford, because there's a couple of like car garages, but I doubt they would move, so it would be quite hard. But
like I think that's the main problem, like why we're moving stadiums. Like I don't know whether you've seen Everton or not, but like you leave Everton and there's just like someone's front door straight when you leave. So
yeah,
I think that's one of the main reasons we're moving to Bramley-Moore, and obviously it's part of the I think it's something like the Liverpool development project or something, and they're just building all of the rundown things into things that people can use. So they're just building over the docks and putting a stadium in there. So it's very good.
Yeah, that's good. Right, we're underway here. Still Everton 0, Manchester United 2. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments and we will answer them. Whether that's women's football related or not related, we will answer them.
Leeds have gone ahead against Leicester.
2-1.
Patrick Bamford with a goal and an assist. Very good for the fantasy.
Yeah, I was about to say good for the fantasy points for both of our teams. What would you have done if you were Everton's manager at half time? Said in the dressing room.
I definitely have looked at putting another attacker on instead of one of the midfielders because they're being a bit slow at the moment. And maybe changing the formation up a bit defensively would have been one way to improve. But obviously, she's not thought anything of it in. But it's not thought anything of it in. Maybe it'll benefit us. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bright start so far in this minute and 10 seconds now. And you've got corner, so we'll see if you can make anything out of that.
Willie Kirk is the manager.
Yeah. Is he Christian? He'll put the ball in. Oh, it's gone. Is that Jill Scott? Oh, just on the half volley, couldn't get it. Have we gone up by any subscribers? It's fine if we haven't, but
I don't think we have.
It's fine.
But it's fine. Still getting the views. That's what matters.
92 we've had so far, which is well good. And it will grow more afterwards as well, won't it?
Yeah. Most views we get are like when people are trying to look at the whole match afterwards and they just see us.
It does say Watchalong in the title.
Don't
But,
get clickbaited.
Yeah.
Or do just come and watch it all. Still, it's exciting.
Yeah. What was I going to say? It was like the United Liverpool match, and that's a big match. Don't get me wrong; everybody will be watching that. But that was about 200 views or something like that, and then it's gone up to like 400.
Yeah.
Now
It's
493.
493 now.
Yeah, mad.
I think the most we've got is was it Europa League final? United.
Semi final where we got over 1,000, which was absolutely mental. We didn't even realize at the time, did we?
No, we just trotting along.
No, and we've done some big matches in the past, a couple of derbies as well.
Champions
Everton,
League.
Liverpool, Champions League. We did the Leon City one, Chelsea, City, where Liverpool won the title on that night. We've done some big ones, but yeah, that was the biggest outcome. We had Jason on for that one as well, didn't we? No Joe, unfortunately. But
we've got a lot of views in some videos that we put out recently, even the Jurgen Klopp ones on like 314.
Yeah, and even the one
the ones about Liverpool are doing the best.
Yeah, and even the one about Tobin Heath, we did that one, and that was our first like proper women's content video, like a podcast highlight that we've ever done, and that did really well. I think it's on about 107, 108 views. Alex was on the thumbnail for that one, so I don't know if it was him. Just
110.
Yeah, which is mad. But yeah, I think that got like 1 or 2 dislikes, probably some City fans. You're right.
Yeah, one dislike. It did get 11 likes, which is very good as well.
A couple of United fans must have liked that.
We got a lot more view duration than usual as well, which is good.
Yeah, I've seen the click through rate's gone up as well. Something like 6.3% for the last video that we did anyway, which is all right.
And our videos are only like 4 or 5 minutes long. We're still getting 2 or 3 minutes people viewing it for, so
yeah,
quite good. Just need to get everyone in forever.
I think live streams are a great way to get like more subscribers as well and more viewers, because you can like, it's obviously live, of course, so we'll see people's comments. So
get more interaction.
Yeah, and unlike many other channels, I know they do it for jobs and stuff. Like, I think it's the most noticeable ones get shouted out that you have to pay for like 2-3 quid, something like that. I can't remember what they're called. Is it a super chat or something?
Yeah, super chat.
Yeah. But yeah, we can't do them.
You can just comment for free, maybe subscribe.
Well,
we'll answer them anyway.
Unless people wanted to give it, I wouldn't really be asking money for comments or anything.
Nah, no. I think even when we get bigger, like, I don't think we'll be that bothered about people paying. We'll just answer anything anyone wants to ask us.
Yeah, and if you do pay, like, that's brilliant, but
just develop the channel around it.
Yeah. We're doing quite well on Spotify as well, on a couple of them. We've had over 700 plays, I'm pretty sure. 811 plays we're on. So yeah, nearly at the 1K. But yeah, we'll let you know about that on the social medias. Of course, we're on Instagram. It's all at the bottom there. Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, where you can listen to the podcast, and Apple Podcasts. And then we also have Twitch Gaming JDA, which we also do, not regularly, but we also sometimes go on there. Yeah.
When we feel like it.
Yeah. But yeah, we do FIFA content over there. And we were going to do some other stuff, but then, yeah, I think we're just trying to focus on the YouTube stuff at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, just developing the channel, and then maybe if people get interested, we'll do some more FIFA. So
yeah,
I think the Angry Carlo video did quite well as well. So if you want more of that,
yeah, I think that was 27 views or something like that, which is all right.
Not bad.
Did you see? Was that Jill Scott that like fired from about 30 yards? Then I don't know if you saw.
I think so. Yeah.
Mad. It's a good save. But you've come out of the you've done really well so far.
I think the mentality in the second half's improved a lot, which is good to see.
Yeah, you're pressing more, and your shots are actually like connecting on goal, and your crosses.
I'm actually testing the keeper. which is something you need to do at the start of a half. So
Yeah.
positive signs.
Yep. Did you see the guy replied to you? He was
Did
like,
he?
yeah. He was
What did he
like,
say?
did he say appreciate it or something with a thumbs up? Pathetic. He said that to you.
Pathetic.
I think it's the other way around, mate.
Should I ring him or something?
Nah, it's fine. Leave it.
I'll say, do you wanna hop on the podcast while I answer some questions?
He's got 0 followers and he's following 0 people, so I don't get that. People making fake accounts and all that. Oh, that was a decent ball. That.
He's probably a bit too scared for people to know who he actually is when he's commenting on these.
Yeah. If he says he'll come on the stream, that'll be funny. It'll be like Xbox party. Just inviting like random people randomly join. Send us your email, mate. What have you actually commented? Because I only saw the bit of it where it said, "Do you want to come on the stream?"
I said, want to hop on the stream? We'll answer your comments there.
Oh.
He's probably going, no. I've turned notifications off on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just a bit too famous, so it never stops buzzing my phone.
Have you got a 4K now on your Everton account?
Yeah, I need to put a post up about it.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not too motivated at the moment.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried at the moment considering how much Everton are getting in our half.
Yeah, a lot better this half.
Yeah.
But you've still controlled it quite well. I mean, we've tried to pass through you a couple of times, and you're limiting to us to a few pop shots. So
Yeah.
it's not all bad.
The only real ones have come either from a set piece or a corner.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that shot by Jill Scott, which was a good save in the end by Earps. That's a foul. Yeah, definitely.
I want to get our training shirt. It looks quite nice. I might buy one.
What does it look like?
Can we get it up? Or
Yeah,
should I send it you? See if this works.
Yeah, I can just see it. Oh, that's all right. That.
There's one in yellow as well. I think it's a bit better.
Is that for you away? I take it, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
They do have a third kit, don't they? Like the men's, is it the like turquoise one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like what do you describe it like?
Light turquoise, maybe.
Light, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I know what colour it is, but it's hard to explain. Oh, you've made a substitution. Lehman, is that who you've got from West Ham?
Oh yeah. Making a debut.
Yeah, she's just come on for Rasso, I think.
It's 3-1 to Leeds.
Who scored?
Jack Harrison. Patrick Bamford's got a goal and 2 assists.
2 assists?
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have captained him. Let's have a look.
Mane's been benched for Liverpool. That's what I think Thogden should do. You know, he should branch out into women's football, and I think he'd get quite a lot more viewers. Not that he doesn't get many anyway.
Yeah, no. I think he does some under 23s content, a couple of videos I've seen. But yeah, it'd be good for him to delve into it. I'm just going to check my points now. United winning the ball back in these last 2 minutes or so, which is vital if we want to get this win. 12 points. And Jack Grealish is on my bench and he's got 6 points.
He'll come in for your left back, won't he?
Yeah, Cancelo or Chilwell. Yeah. I'm surprised Chilwell didn't get played today. I'm surprised Tuchel didn't play him.
Well, Alonso scored a banging goal anyway, so yeah. I don't think Chelsea will be that bothered.
Dallas has got me 7 at the moment. I've captained Son, so hopefully he can do the business against Brighton.
Has he got Burnley? No, not Burnley. Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Liverpool have weakened their team a bit.
What's it looking like?
No Firmino, no Oxlade-Chamberlain, no Mane. Mane even on the bench? No, he's injured.
God, I know Fabinho's injured as well.
They've got Alisson in goal, and they got Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, then Henderson and Matty Phillips at centre-back, Milner, Wijnaldum, Thiago, and Salah, Origi, Shaqiri.
It's not the
maybe West Ham.
Side. Oh, that was close.
I think they'll get the job done, though.
We'll see. I think West Ham will put up a fight considering where they are in the league at the moment. But
yeah, I do have Fabianski, Cresswell, and Souček, which isn't a good sign. But
I've got Antonio. I brought him in because he was doing quite well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought Antonio in. Oh, we were on the counter then. Groningen couldn't just get the first touch right. The guy's not replied to you, I've seen.
Too scared. Got 4,000 times the amount of followers on
it. You can watch this game on BT Sport 1 if you've got BT Sport. But if you haven't, you should be able to get the highlights afterwards on the BT Sport YouTube channel.
And make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, Alex said.
And we'll shout you out.
Yeah.
We're
already shouting out his comment and everyone can see it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
And if you got any questions as well, we'll gladly answer them. Victor Moses.
All right, what do you think? We've not touched on this side yet, actually. Phil Neville leaving England Lionesses to go to Inter Miami. What do you think about
that? I can see why he's done it. Like, he's gone to work with David Beckham and everything. I think it will be good for his career. I think he'll be able to develop his managerial prowess a bit more than in the Women's League if he wants to go into the Men's League. But again, it was a very big statement by England Women's to bring in a footballer of his talent into to manage them. So yeah, I think it's quite good for Phil Neville, but yeah, it just depends how much England Women's develop after getting the I think it is the Netherlands manager in, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no problem. You've also got a question for us. Who do you think would win the title, Man United or Chelsea?
I think Man United have a better chance.
If this is in the men's, then yeah, United at the moment. But if it was in the women's, who would you say, Alex? Because Chelsea are top by 3 points. And if United do win this game, I'm pretty sure they do go on the same points. I'll double check now.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. But they have played one more game.
Ah, right. So, yeah.
But, I mean, both teams have been brilliant this season. Man United with one loss and Chelsea actually being unbeaten this season. So, it's going to be hard for Man United, but I can't really see them overtaking Chelsea. Like, they've conceded 6 goals all season and scored 38. So, if that's not a statement of intent, I don't know what is. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, if Sam Kerr gets injured for Chelsea, that could be a big blow for them. But yeah, I think they might cope well without her. But I think Chelsea have still got a bigger chance, of course, like you said, Alex, with that game in hand, really. And then City, there's no pulling them out of the equation either.
No,
they're 5 points behind. But if they do win their game in hand, they would go 2 points behind United. So yeah, it's like the men's a bit at the moment. It's a bit it's quite close and unpredictable, you could maybe say. Oh, that's an unlucky ball. It's a good spot by the keeper there. And we have hit over 100 views on this stream. Thanks for everybody that's tuned in. We're on 104. Yeah, if you know anybody else that would want to give us some questions to answer, just share it about. And yeah, also subscribe. But yeah, thank you for everyone who's tuned in. It's much appreciated. And yeah, we're doing better on this than we are on some other things. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's been many live streams like watch-alongs like we're doing at the moment for women's games. I've not really seen a great deal. I know there's been some like match reviews and match reaction, but nothing like we're doing at the moment, is there?
No, it's good that we're branching out and maybe gaining a different audience to some other YouTube channels that are kind of doing the same thing as us. So
Yeah,
very good. It's full time in the Leeds match, by the way. 3-1 to Leeds full time.
Ooh.
Not very good at home at the moment, Leicester.
I had Tielemans in my team as well. He got me 2 points, it looks like. But yeah.
Bamford making up for it though.
Yeah. I think
Hopefully he gets 3 bonus points.
I got Bamford after the game. He scored a hat trick, and they didn't really do anything for a while. He got like the odd 1 goal, I think, or 2 goals.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the game that he's got me the points big time.
Got 3 bonus points as well.
So what's he on, 15 or till 12?
Should be like 16, 17, shouldn't he?
That'll help me out this week.
2 assists, 1 goal, 3 bonus points.
Yeah.
Harrison got 2 and Barnes got 1. I might bring Barnes in. He's been smashing it lately.
That is Harvey Barnes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes.
The equaliser.
Have you seen Damari Gray's agreed to join Leverkusen?
Really? Yeah, I know he was linked with Palace. I know he was linked with Palace, but
yeah,
nothing else.
I wouldn't mind him as a backup winger, but if he's not good enough for Leicester, he's probably not good enough for us.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Oh, somebody's gone down injured. I think they've had a hit to the head.
Do you know if they had that concussion substitute as well in the women's game?
No, I've not heard anything about that. It looks like Jess Sigglesworth, I think, is coming on. She's an attacker. My best player for the season for Man United has been Leah Galton. She has been very good, to be fair. I know she's played left back a couple of times because Tobin Heath was playing a left mid a couple of times. But yeah, she's been good on that left-hand side the majority of the season. I'll see if you can get the stats up, actually. I'll have a quick look. Oh, Zellum's coming off. Of course, the captain. So yeah, good starts this season so far. I'll get them up now. There we go. Right, so this season so far, 13 matches, 6 goals and 2 assists, which isn't terrible, Alex, is it, for a left winger, left mid?
No.
But yeah, we'll see if she can get another one for United and make it 3. And then she had 12 matches last season and got 4 goals and 3 assists, 1 more than she has so far this season. So, yeah.
Quieted down a bit. I think we've kind of put our foot off the gas a bit and you're starting to control the play, so it doesn't look very likely that we're going to get anything from this game, sadly.
Yeah, it's your score prediction gone out the window, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine's still in it, though. If we don't score another one, I got it right. But hopefully we do, considering goal difference in the future and everything like that.
PSG lost again today.
To
Lorient.
Oh, that's not good for Pochettino, is it?
No.
Did he lose the other week?
Bringing Keane on.
Did he lose the other week as well?
I think so.
Didn't? Oh no, they beat
Nantes.
Nantes
Montpellier.
3-0. I remember that. And Mbappe scored, I'm pretty sure. That was in the Jordan kit.
Yeah.
Is it like the gold
Second
white?
in the league at the moment.
Who's first?
Leon are a point ahead of them.
Ooh.
Bit more exciting this year.
I know Lille have stepped their game up big time.
Yeah, they're on the same amount of points with a goal in hand, a game in hand.
Yeah, they've got a great structure at their club. If you didn't know, in the Chelsea-Tottenham game in WSL, it did finish 4-0 in the end to Chelsea. Sam Kerr being one of the goal scorers. So yeah, there's one for you to keep updated. What were we talking about then? Were we talking about Lille? Yeah, they've got a director of football that we were linked with getting. But yeah,
it's very good.
And they've got like Renato Sanchez and all them. So
didn't they get rid of Pepe and then they signed like Jonathan David and stuff?
Yeah, and Bamba as well. So yeah, they're doing quite well.
I wanted us to sign Jonathan David, but didn't start very well. But he's picked it up now. He's got like 4 goals and 1 assist in 21, but he had like no goals and no assists in about 15. So yeah, he's adapted a bit now. Young Canadian.
I think what Alphonso Davies, have you seen his channel with Jordan Heitema?
I don't know. Probably.
Do you know the one where you've probably seen it? They're on like a mil subscribers now. Yeah, and so Alphonso Davies, of course, Canadian and plays for Bayern Munich. But then his other half, Jordan Heitema, plays for PSG. They met at 16 or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Where did he start off? Vancouver Whitecaps, was it called? Or
yeah.
So yeah, Vancouver. Yeah. So they met there, and then they've started a YouTube channel up this year. And I know it seems quite small, but that's also good for like a lot of Alphonso Davies's like male viewers as well and female viewers as well.
Yeah.
To maybe delve into more women's football, because it is, like you said before, Alex, it is big in France. So that's why I presume Jordan's moved over there to get a bit more experience and a bit more competitiveness. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. It's a good channel. But yeah, 69th minute.
Well on TikTok as well.
2-0. Yeah. Has he got like 2 mil on TikTok as well?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. But yeah, of course, no comparison to the JDA boys. What Alex posted was ridiculous. You've got a free kick here. See what you can do with it.
I haven't won it.
$20 minutes. I can't say 20 minutes. 20 minutes, Alex, left. Do you reckon you can get 2 goals?
I mean, weirder things have happened, but at the moment, it doesn't really look very likely. We could get 1 back, maybe from a set piece free kick or something, but yeah, it's not very hopeful.
Yeah. I think our defense is too good at the moment.
He's got 3.3 mil on TikTok.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
Saying now we've got 1.5k, so who's the real winner?
That guy's still not replied to you, I don't think. He's probably saying, no, I don't want to come on the live stream. I think we've been a bit more physical compared to you.
Yeah. Doesn't really look like we want to get that involved. I mean, start of second half, we looked a completely different team, but it's just slowly petered away.
Yeah. Oh, a player coming on for you, Orlando Pride. Somebody's just come on. They used to play for Orlando Pride, but yeah, they've come on for Everton. Just check the view account, see if.
Is it Emily? Yeah, Emsley's come on.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm still on 104, which is fine. Oh, where come Everton? You got a ton of space on the right here. There's Lehman. Oh, couldn't connect on the left foot. That was unlucky, that. Good chance missed, Alex, would you say?
Yeah, I think that's one of the first times I've actually seen us like break down the wing properly, and I think if we'd have done that more, we could have broken you down quite easily. But obviously, that time it didn't work out, and yeah, it's kind of been some of our game. Like nothing's happened for us in the final third. We've got there, but yeah, it's just been a bit sloppy in the final third, and it's probably lost us a game.
No. Where's Galton? Oh. Tried to get away from... Yeah, she tried to get away from the defender, I think it was. But she was like... She backed into it too much, so she couldn't like get to her quick enough. Oh, he's replied. What's he said? That's not a stream because no one even watches. Have a look, Alex. See what it is. I'm just checking out something. What's he said?
That's not a stream because no one even watches it.
Should we show him the viewing figures after this, Alex?
Shall I message him?
No, don't message him now. Message him after the game and just take a picture of how many viewers we've got. Wow, if you search up Everton versus United Women's, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're 12 from the bottom, from the top, which isn't too bad compared to others. Oh, we've got a new subscriber. We've got a new subscriber, Alex. It was Moses from before.
Yeah, Moses.
All in. I'll just share one of your comments from before. Thanks for subscribing. 131, I believe now.
Means a lot.
Yep, it does. Much appreciated. And if anybody is new around here, we're on 4 views at the moment, as it's saying for me anyway. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want more women's football content like this on our channel.
And comment any questions you have.
Yep, like Alex said. Well, I'll just check the viewing figures.
What was that thing you said? You like United women were 12th. What?
What do you mean?
You said you're like 1, 2, 4. I think went down to 12, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Wait, sorry, what are you on about?
You were saying United at 12th.
Did I? Oh,
yeah.
Probably just waffling. Oh. Yeah, so if you search up on YouTube, Everton versus United Women's, we're 12th from the bottom or something like that, which isn't too bad considering the men's games. Oh, I did watch another United game actually, and it was the first ever Manchester derby in front of fans, like a big audience, and it was at the Etihad Stadium. They even had an away section for the United fans, which I was quite surprised about. But yeah, I think that broke the record attendance. That was before the England women's played at Wembley, though. But yeah, the England Lionesses have got that record now, but it's always good for the WSL record anyway. '76th minute here, 2-0 United still.
Oh, I got 5 people watching.
Yeah, who are you getting a man of the match? Who are you thinking at the moment, Alex? It's a bit too early, maybe, but who are you thinking?
I I mean, Christina Press has done pretty much everything right. Is that it, Christina?
Yeah, Christina Press. Yeah.
I think she's pretty much done everything right that she's had to do, and ultimately she got another goal as well. She's played very well. I mean, both of the turners at centre back have been pretty much controlling the game mostly, so they have to be given a mention. But I think Press has done the most for me.
Yeah.
Maybe Toon as well. She's run down the right wing very well, and she gave us a load of problems at the back.
Yeah. Thoughts on Liverpool's lineup? Should we get it up? Do you reckon?
Go on.
Right, yeah, we'll have a quick look as Lehman comes down the right hand side, but I think that'll be a corner, Everton. Right, I'll have a look for you. I'll have a look now, Jay. Let's have a quick look. I'll share. Should we share? I'll share your screen so you can see it, Alex. Mane not even in squad. Yeah, Alex said before, but I've not actually seen it on the things. Right, that's a pretty strong lineup by West Ham, to be fair. Allison, Trent, and Robertson, as you would expect. Henderson's dropping back to centre back again. Phillips is starting finally again. Thiago, Milner, Wijnaldum as the midfield three. Shaqiri, Salah, and Origi. That isn't a strong Liverpool side, is it, Alex, compared to what we've seen in the past?
Well, I think they haven't been very lucky with injuries, but I think it's one of the strongest they can put out at the moment. I think, for me, we'll probably be coming on for Origi, like probably at half time. I know a lot of Liverpool fans have been concerned with his progress at the club, but other than that, it's not very bad. But they'll definitely want some of the players back from injury quite soon.
Yeah. But yeah, should we get a quick score prediction from you, Alex, for that match?
I was going to go for I don't know. I was going to go for a Liverpool win, but that's made me slightly change my mind. I might go for a 1-1.
Yeah, I think I said 2-0 before. I think I might stay with that, actually. I don't think Liverpool are still... I don't think you should mess around with them still. I think they are still a good team. Let us know your comments. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Jay's not as confident now. Let us know your prediction, Jay. It'll be interesting to see, of course, Liverpool fan point of view. But yeah, still 2-0 there. And it looks like Press is coming off for United for... I can't just see it. I can't see the thing in the bottom left. But yeah, she did score a pretty good goal, didn't she, Alex?
Yeah, he was very well taken. Again, it was a defensive error from us, and then you obviously broke from it and then scored. Yeah. But again, it's a very good finish from her and probably well deserved as well.
Yeah, and it was on a weaker foot as well. I think Galton's gone off as well for United. But yeah, Lauren James has come on, and then I'm pretty sure Kirsty Hansen's come on as well for them two substitutes who have just gone off. With Press and Galton just gone off. So yeah, I think this will see us out, Alex. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
From my point.
I don't think there's any way we're getting out now. I think we'll probably try in the last couple of minutes, but yeah, I think United are just trying to play out the game, and yeah, probably going to work.
Yeah, I think we'll just keep possession of the ball. We'll just keep possession. Yeah, and we'll see if you can maybe get anything out of it. But yeah, 9 minutes to go. I don't think there's anything big that you can do now.
Did you watch the Burnley Chelsea game?
No, but I did see the goals from Azpilicueta and Marcus Alonso. Look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean they completely dominated. Burnley had one shot and none on target. So it's not the best game from them.
Good start for Tuchel though.
Yeah.
Jay's put, I'll stick with 2-1 Shaqiri is good, but better in midfield. But put Hendo back in midfield and give Reece Williams and Nat Phillips a couple of games run together to build chemistry and form. Do you agree with that, Alex, about the centre-backs?
I think with Reece Williams, he did get ran round by a lot of the Man United players when he did play them. But early on in the season, I think he did very well at centre-back. And I do think Shaqiri would be better in midfield. That's where he gets most of his goals, so that would probably be better for them. But yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty risky from Klopp to put 2 young centre backs in, but you never know. We've seen weirder stuff happen for them, and I still think you'll probably win it, but you probably got a less chance now that you're not starting Firmino, Mane, and Salah.
Yeah,
So,
I still don't think they've got that stability in midfield.
No.
Because
I mean, Milner's good, but I think once they get if they even put Shaqiri in the midfield, I think he'd create a new dimension for them. So, it'd be quite good.
I'll just double check because I know Milner was starting the midfield, Wijnaldum and Thiago. See, that is a good midfield, but don't get me wrong. I think Henderson could do maybe a little bit of better.
Yeah, he controls the game more than any of them.
Yeah. In the Champions League, Reece played well. All he needs is confidence. Klopp needs to put trust into them. Do you agree with that, Alex?
Yeah, I think that's all it really is with the young players. If they know the managers trust them, then they'll probably play with more confidence and win more games. So, be very beneficial for them.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, Jay's going with 2-1. I think you said 2-1, Alex, didn't you? Did you say it to West Ham or Liverpool?
I said 2-1 to Liverpool, but I have a sneak suspicion it might be 1-1.
Yeah, all right. At the moment, I'd put Curtis Jones over Wijnaldum. Ooh. Curtis Jones has played well, but I think you can always trust Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Klopp's going a bit more defensive because, of course, you got Souček in the air, who'll probably dominate in the air anyway in that midfield. Because all of Liverpool's players in that midfield that I've just read out before, they're all about 5'10" and above and below. Sorry, but yeah, there was a close chance there for Everton. Cross goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we've needed to do all game, and it's a bit of a shame that we've done it so late. So,
yeah,
a bit frustrating.
Like you said, anything can happen. Weirder things have happened. We're not parking the bus. Don't get me wrong. We're letting you have a bit more possession, but we are still trying to press you a bit. It's a good ball in. Oof. Gone out for a throw in.
Close.
You're just wishing one of these goes in, don't you, Alex?
Yeah, that's all I want. I know we're not going to get anything out of it, and we just get one goal. It'd do wonders for confidence.
A bit like the men's game. We dominate you. But to be fair, you did draw. What was it? We drew 1-1 last season.
Yeah.
And what was it this season?
Won.
Did we win this season?
Oh
yeah, we did 3-1, was it? Or something like that.
I think we drew 1-1 at both. Lindelof scored an own goal, and then Greenwood got one back.
Yeah. That was last season. I was talking about this season, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Did we win 3-1? Because I remember Rashford.
3-1 and 2-0.
Rashford.
2-0 in the cup.
Yeah. But, yeah, then it's the other Premier League fixture for that. You'll be coming to our place, Old Trafford.
We'll probably be better there.
Yeah, probably.
Not very good at home this season.
I always get flashbacks of Oviedo scoring that goal on like a Tuesday.
That was one of the highlights of my life, when Oviedo put that in the bottom corner.
I remember watching that on Match of the Day. I was like, oh my days, Everton have won. I know Stephen Pienaar was playing like prime Messi that match.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
When he was away against the top 6, he just turned into Ronaldinho and dribbled past about 8 players every game. Did you see his chip versus Arsenal?
It's probably on the highlights. I'll probably recognise it if I would see it, but
yeah,
I remember it just off.
Mad. 13-14 season was the best season I have had as an Everton fan.
Yeah, I mean, mine had to be the 12-13. First time really I got to saw us win in the Premier League, because I was really young when we won it, like 3 times in a row, I think it was, between 2007 and 2010. But yeah. Oh, that's my been highlight so far. I can remember Ronaldo playing, but vaguely, because I was so young. But
yeah.
Did Jill Scott come in this transfer window in January?
Yes.
Yeah.
She came like 2 weeks ago.
From City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On loan, isn't it?
I'm not too sure, but she'll be a good leader going forwards to take this Everton team.
Definitely. Oh, she came on. No, we bought her.
Oh right, how much?
I
not
think it was a free.
free. Wow.
I don't know if the contract ran out or she just wanted to leave. She has got a goal and assist already this season.
Bad tackle.
For Man United, not Man City, sorry. So.
Of course, this would have been the derby that she played in last year and other years before.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Big for her, but not quite gone her way.
Finnegan getting a yellow card there. There's definitely a foul on it, Alex.
Yeah, I think she's getting a bit frustrated. Obviously, conceded 2 goals, not really getting into the match, and
I think I think Sigsworth would have been in behind there if she didn't make that foul, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the ball was overdone a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I can see why it's definitely not a red, but I can see why she's giving it as a yellow. Yeah.
Lehman looks good on that right wing. She's managed to create a couple of opportunities for you.
She's got 1.2 million followers on Instagram, you know.
Really? Where did she used to play? West Ham?
West Ham.
Is that it? Just West Ham?
I think she played in Switzerland, didn't she? Yeah, she went from a Swiss club to West Ham in 2018.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
I can see a lot of United players breaking into the England squad from this.
Yeah.
Well, not from this game, but from how good we've done this season so far.
We also had Chloe Kelly. She came from our youth academy.
She's at City now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was our best player, but obviously we're not the greatest team. And went to City now. She's got like 6 goals and 7 assists in 12 games, which is just a bit mad.
Yeah, I watched the City Brighton highlights in the women's game, and City battered them like 4-1 or 3-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Kelly got one of the goals. She's a winger, isn't she?
Yeah, right winger. Or she can play on the left as well, I think, but she normally plays right wing for City. Yeah, I first saw her play in the FA Cup final against Arsenal.
Yeah.
But obviously we lost. So
3 minutes of added time here come United. City have got a new head coach or manager, haven't
they? Yes.
Well, that's good play.
Is it someone Taylor in it?
I'm not too sure. I know what he looks like, but I don't know his. I couldn't put a name on his face. Oh, here come Everton. Oh, that's good defending again. Our 2 centre backs have been solid this game.
Yeah, it's been hard for us to get through, but
yeah,
credit to United.
Considering most of your attacks have, I mean, I know they've been breaking down, but some counter attacks as well.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 minutes to go now. See another goal coming, Alex?
Not really. I think, United are just trying to play it out now, and it's really working. So,
United had a good opportunity then to play the left winger throw. I don't know if you saw. Your play just seems a lot more slower than ours for some reason.
Yeah, I think we're trying to put it into the midfield and then up front rather than put it straight from the defence to up front and then run at the defenders, which probably should be doing, but obviously we don't have the same calibre as players on United. And if we do get some better players in, maybe next transfer window, hopefully we can develop our style of play to more like that. But
yeah. Looks like my prediction is going to be right, Alex. 2-0 win to Manchester United. Last 45 seconds there. At Walton Hall Park. I better get that right. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Let me just double check. Yes, Walton Hall Park. Got it right. Oh, this will be good for Casey Stoney's team going forwards for United. And Everton will look to build on this defeat. We'll get some confidence. Were United going to the corner then? Good. I thought they were going to the corner then. And that is full time here at Walton Hall Park. Manchester United 2, Everton 0. What are our thoughts, Alex? A deserved win for United?
Yeah, I think you created more chances, you were better defensively, and ultimately you controlled the game, and that's what's won it for you. So, good win. But I think there was also plenty of positives to build on from an Everton point of view. We got forward quite a lot in the second half, and probably should have scored in the 15 minutes we were playing very well. But yeah, it is what it is. Move on to the next match. Who I don't know who we got next. Just have a look.
I'll just talk while you're just trying to find out that fixture. I think it's a very good deserved win for Manchester United. I think Everton did put up a fight, but not much. They didn't feel there was no urgency, I don't think, compared to United to get a goal. And I think we started off much better. You started off quite good actually, but then as the game went, as we got into the game, United started to take control of the possession. And ultimately, we got our 2 goals out of it. Alex, I think we hinted on this before about man of the match. Who was your man of the match?
Who did I say again? I think I said either Press or Toon. So
yeah, I think I'm going to go with Toon. I just think she created so much of a threat down the right hand side, and Turner couldn't keep up with her. But I think that's
Birmingham next.
Who have you got? Birmingham.
Yeah, they're in 8th. Which should be a very exciting match.
What are you thinking? Give us a quick score prediction.
I'm going to go 3-0 to the Toffees.
We've got Reading, and then we've got City on the 12th of Feb.
Another live stream?
Could do. We'll speak about it. If you want to tune that live stream, we will have that. We will do it. And if you want to find out if we do it in the end, check out our social medias, Instagram, Twitter. All that jazz. But yeah, we've got Reading next Sunday at 12:30. I believe then 6th. Yep, they're 6th in the WSL. But yeah, I think we'll put up a fight and we'll dominate. I'm going to go 2-0, another 2-0 to United. But yeah, I think that's it from us. Remember to subscribe. Even. 95% of you from the past videos haven't subscribed, but yeah, we want to improve that. So yeah, please do help us out and subscribe, and let us know if you want to do. If you let us know if you want to do us to do more women's football stuff like live streams and even maybe some stuff in the week, talking over some match reviews or just a weekly update, monthly update, that sort of jazz. Yeah, make sure to know us by smashing the thumb or the like button. But yeah, Alex, anything to add?
Not really. Just make sure you subscribe.
Yep. Well, that's been it from us. The first women's football live stream on WSL. 109 viewers, it's saying for me at the moment. But yeah, thank you for all tuning in. It's much appreciated. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.